All right, so let's take a look at the scores here. Trex obviously not dominating here, but Tyescrapr has a pretty decent score on this, actually.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, Trex's PB is only 2,000 points above Tyescrapr, and it appears that already we are experiencing some issues with Trex's stream. However, it has now come up, and
it's looking good.
Catching up.
Even though it's slightly delayed, it's still looking good. Once in a blue moon, TreXDer can have a decent stream.
He has recently been able to find some success streaming to Twitch, which really does go to show that if you are willing to figure out what OBS settings work best on your PC, you too can stream on a sub-$1,000 laptop.
Truly, he works against all odds and comes out on top. Alright, so unfortunately, TreXDer already lost his PFC here, but he does seem to have the lead here, even with the delay.
Yes, his stream actually faded into existence without the PFC marker highlighted, so it would appear that he missed very early on when we were unable to view his stream. Ooh, and he had a bit of a late flick there and had to hit that one late. However,
still maintaining the SP though, for sure.
Honestly, an advantage, something that I would say is an advantage of CTM is that you can't, is that you're not, it's impossible to run into the situation where you input in early before the wheel's in the correct position. So that's something that can happen on freewheel but can't happen on CTM. And it's a pretty common way to miss patterns in freewheel.
Honestly, Tree, I know we had some good streams with the match we previously had, but this is to be expected. This is standard.
It's pretty surprising to see Trex have better quality than his opponent, though.
True.
I believe we are getting audio from Tyescrapr, and the audio seems to be coming through just fine. And Tyescrapr's frame rate is also much more consistent.
Yeah, it's true, but it might be the lower bit rate that's doing that.
Ooh, that was a weird movement from Trex. You played a color swap where you're moving to the left by coming inwards right.
The color swap in the build-up to you found me is just weird in general.
Alright, here comes the hard part of the song. Actually, not quite yet. It'll be later.
We do still have 1 minute and 20 seconds left on this chart. Anything could happen at this moment. Although it does appear that Tyescrapr has dropped his combo.
Ooh, that's...
I'm actually unable to read the timer on Tyescrapr, so I don't know how much further ahead in the song he is.
And can we get an F in chat for Tyescrapr here?
Tyescrapr's gonna miss again, so 2 misses. Now Trex does play with clear notes, so we've seen before a case of a player losing a match because of the clear note miss.
Well, I think it too.
Oh no!
That is really unfortunate.
I mean, this is the hardest part of the song, so it's understandable that they missed, Tyescrapr missed here.
I think the build-up's the hardest part of the song, but...
And Tyescrapr's going to be missing again while Trex is still chugging along. Now, I do believe at this point it is impossible for... Yep. Tyescrapr, unfortunately, will be losing map 1 to Trex's FC. Now, I do believe that was a PB for Trex.
Nope, not
FC with
quite.
the red bar.
You see a red bar FC, honestly, legendary. I believe we determined that happens when you break a hold, but hit the release. So you release super early and then break the hold.
That's the hypothesis, yeah. Hasn't been confirmed yet. But it's the only thing I can think of that could cause that to be the case.
Truly the power of a Speen god.
Yes, he literally beat the game. Like, he was just so fast on that release because with click to move, every time you're releasing that wheel, you no longer releasing that click button, which you have to hold down for a slider, you are losing control of your wheel. And so we will now be going into Trex's pick, Crab Rave. Now, if I remember correctly, Trex posted a PFC of the current version of Crab Rave fairly recently. And in classic Trex fashion, it has probably come up in his YouTube recommendations, meaning it is probably on his playlist.
Alright, both players seem to be ready. Alright, we're heading right into it. Let's see how these players do.
Crab Rave.
I can't see Tyescrapr's score.
I do believe I can make out what.
It looks like an F.
Nice.
to me.
It looks a bit
2,
like an S.
1, go.
How does the bitrate fail when it's a stationary image? That's what's confusing me.
This does appear to be GPU encoding from Tyescrapr, which has a lot more artifacting even when it's a stationary image.
I like how the notes just pop in for Tyescrapr. It's right there.
If you
I guess that
are,
would make sense because it's less memory involved.
I'm honestly not really sure why. I do know that for DreamHack we were required to use CPU encoding, but this was also before the new NVENC encoders were released. I am aware that the new encoders are much better than the old ones.
Alright, Tyescrapr lost their PFC, which is to be expected. He had a pretty low
There
score
goes the FD.
on the leaderboard for this one. I think he was ranked number 8 in this customs leaderboard for this one.
This chart, I mean, it has a lot of repetitive patterns, but it also has a ton of same lane color swaps, which can be a tricky kind of movement to get used to.
Oh, Tyescrapr broke his combo early there.
He missed multiple times.
Having a
yeah.
3x combo in this long slider section is not
That's
ideal.
costly. Yeah.
That is a huge point loss.
At this point, it'll pretty much be the same song. So I'm calling it here. TreXDer's going to take this map here.
And we could even see a PFC out of him because I do believe that he is fairly familiar with this chart and is probably super confident on it, which is why he picked it.
Hey, if I got a PFC on it, TreXDer can definitely do it in here.
I've gotten a PSC. This is actually my first custom PSC. This version of the chart.
I don't know. I haven't PFC'd it, so you guys are better than me. But I also normally don't really play for PFCs. It's not really.
I don't grind PFCs either.
I think
just
about
happen
either.
to get them sometimes.
Sometimes I'm just wired and I just do it. Yeah.
Yeah, TreXDer's going to take it with a PFC. He is celebrating.
He's flexing with that alt click that he doesn't use, actually. He does not use his alt click when he is playing normally.
PFC on a round 2 match. This is the first time it's happened, actually.
And that is a beautiful graph to look at. You love to see all green. It just makes the ending screen look complete.
It's beautiful.
You can see in referee den, Andreas was having some issues parsing Tyescrapr's score from the stream.
Oh my god. That is ugly.
Hey, it's the song. It's the song that somebody absolutely needs to pick before it gets wiped off the map pool.
There are 4 matches today that have the chance for the top to come up in the map pool, and if it does show up, it is up to the players to pick it. So while your map is indeed in the map pool when you submit it, you still gotta win the players over.
All right, so we are going to have, I think, probably the first appearance of this map. It's a great chart from Azertone, Catapult.
Yes, Azertone, not a very prominent charter. However, his charts are very clean, and he is very good at it.
Oh, for sure. Azer is an amazing charter, for sure. Yes, Azertone, you arrived just in time. I'm glad you're here to see your chart getting played.
Yes, we are going to be seeing Crescent, right? Is that what is being played next?
Catapult.
Catapult. Sorry. Both great charts, both very deserving of being in this tournament map pool. And this will be the first time Catapult has been played. Now, this was Ty's pick.
I really, if this was Ty's pick, maybe they'll do super good. Maybe we could see a closer matchup here.
A little bit of disappointment coming from Tyescrapr at finding out that TreXDer did indeed PFC in their last map. Now, that's the nerves that have got to be going through Tyescrapr right now. This is do or die for him. He has to perform, and not only does he have to perform, he has to do it against one of the best players in Spin Rhythm.
Yeah, the nerves are definitely high up there for Tyescrapr right now. And honestly, in this position, I would be... Ugh.
Oh, dude, it would be ridiculous. Playing against Trex is just terrifying. Yeah, and imagine the nerves.
Imagine the nerves. All right, so so you can see here on TreXDer's stream,
3,
I have the #1 score.
1.
See?
I'm seeing a lot of RL in names in chat. I assume Tyescrapr has come from Rocket League, if I'm not mistaken.
True.
When Tyescrapr scratches, you can't even tell that the wheel's moving. either he scratches really lightly, or the encoding can't capture the fact that the wheel's moving back and forth so fast.
I do love to see people from the Rocket League scene being so involved in it myself.
Like standing still.
Ooh, Tyescrapr losing their PSC early on. The nerves are definitely, really rough for Tyescrapr. But, you know, he's still maintaining that SC, and you never know what happens in this chart.
Wow, we have a lot of Rocket League boys in chat coming out to support Tyescrapr. It's really great to see, honestly.
I wonder if any of the Rocket League players here recognize your name, Callie.
They probably don't. I was the broadcaster known as YLQK from Boost Legacy, and I did a bit with Rival Esports as well. I helped run some of the DreamHack online open qualifiers for Dallas, and
And now they
apparently
recognize you.
Aaron probably knows me from somewhere else. But yes, that is me.
Ooh, Tyescrapr has 2 misses already. It's been really looking good for him right now. No, Topaz, we are not playing Spleen right now. We're playing Speen. TreXDer is still maintaining his FC pace here. He lost his PSC early on in the song, right?
Yeah, it was pretty early on. He seems to be doing quite well now.
Yeah, TreXDer is definitely going to take the set here. It's the outro. There's not much notes here. So yeah, he took the set here.